Today I issued an open letter to Tim Jarvis, the Director General for Markets at Ofgem, discussing a claim about diabetes in the Standing Charges Call for Input document that was issued last week. Hi everyone, I'm Richard Widstone with Over 50s Money. It's just a quick video as a small update on the Standing Charges document that was issued last week, the Call for Input. We still have until the 19th of January to send our answers in, so I'm not going to be doing that until next week. I want to give you an update on an open letter that I sent to Tim Jarvis earlier this afternoon. So in this document, there is a paragraph 44 of section 5, where they discuss that moving the network costs from standing charges to unit rates, so from your daily fixed cost to your variable cost based on usage, could cause some vulnerable customers with medical issues to make decisions that could be potentially seriously negative for their health. And I have no arguments against that statement. That is absolutely correct, and it's something that should be considered when this decision is made. But then, as an example, they suggested that people with diabetes may end up turning their fridges off and causing issues with their insulin, which that's a pretty serious claim. And it gained my attention, so I thought I'd just look into that. They did have a citation there, so a little number 26 above it with a link to a document that should verify that statement. Having clicked on that document, I found that document, almost 18,000 words, had the word diabetes in it once. Nothing about insulin or fridges was mentioned, and the word diabetes came under a statement, under a subtitle of other conditions, and it was in a sentence listed with a bunch of other conditions where they said these conditions may be negatively impacted by cold weather. I did a bit more research, and from what I understand, insulin can survive outside of the fridge for 28 days before it needs to be thrown away or taken back to their pharmacist to get changed. It's still usable if it's been left out for up to 28 days. So according to Ofgem's statement, they're worried that people are going to turn their fridges off for a month, risking the integrity of their life-saving medicine to save a bit of money on electricity, and therefore we should keep standing charges high. That's how I interpreted that sentence and that example that they gave us. Now, to me, that seems like absolute nonsense. Further research showed that cold weather has an impact on people with diabetes. So generally, all of us, during the winter, we stay home more, so we're getting less exercise, and we eat more. Now, if you have diabetes, that means you're getting less exercise to burn the sugar, you're taking in more sugar from food intake, and so it can send blood sugar levels higher, which could be dangerous if not monitored properly. And additionally, cold weather can impact people's diabetes because it releases a hormone called temperatures. If your body dips in temperature, a hormone called cortisol is released to provide an energy boost to your body. That hormone also reduces the natural production of insulin in your body, which can be obviously more damaging to people with diabetes than it is to the rest of us, even though it's still not great. So yeah, there are some negative impacts of cold weather on people with diabetes, but none of those impacts are related to your electricity costs. They're definitely related to your gas costs. If the people are in fuel poverty and turning off their heating, there's a negative side effect. But in this document, Ofgem are talking about the standing charges and unit rates of electricity and saying that people may turn off their fridges, apparently for a month at least, and damage their insulin. Now, as I said, I don't disagree with Ofgem's premise in that some people, some vulnerable people, could make decisions that will have negative impact on their health if unit rates go up. You know, I don't want unit rates to go up, but we also do want standing charges to come down so that people on low incomes can actually start making savings on their energy bills. But what I do disagree with Ofgem on is providing false medical facts to justify a decision. Now, this isn't a decision document, and I'm not saying they have provided false facts. What I'm saying is I can't verify those facts. I've done the research online. I can't see anything that says that there is a link between electricity costs and people with diabetes turning off their fridges for a month and causing issues with their insulin. I can't find any evidence that's ever happened and that it should be a worry. And if there is no evidence, Ofgem need to retract that and apologise to people with diabetes for representing their disease in a way that justifies higher standing charges. It's wrong to do that. And if there is evidence, I've simply asked them to provide that evidence so that we can move on from this point. So if you want to read that letter, there's a link to it in the description below. You can see what I've sent, and obviously, as always, when I do these open letters with Ofgem, I'll pass you any response that I get. Hopefully, they do come back with some evidence, but as I said, I've really struggled to find any. Moreover, I really would rather that they remove that sentence, because there are a ton of other examples they could have used that would have just fit nicely into that paragraph. I don't understand why they've done that. The only explanation I have is that diabetes is such a common condition for people to have. I think, almost 5 million people in the UK have it, which means almost all of us know someone, love someone that has that condition, so it's more relatable for the public. But yeah, if it's wrong information, they need to remove it and issue an apology to people with diabetes for misrepresenting their condition and the relationship to electricity bills. So that's all I wanted to update you on this today. I do also just a small little update. On Thursday this week, there'll be a new price cap announcement that will tell us the prices from the 1st of January. And I believe they're also going to post some decisions on previous consultations, although I'm not sure what yet. So I'm expecting 2, 3, maybe 4 updates from Ofgem on Thursday, and I'll post a video giving you a rundown on all of those as quickly and concisely and clearly as I can. And then once I've had opportunity to sort of digest the information that they've posted on Thursday, I'll do a couple of proper videos the following week to go a bit more in depth. So yeah, that's everything from me. If you'd like to keep seeing these videos, if you found them interesting, please like and subscribe to the Over 50s Money YouTube channel, share this video around, and don't forget to complete our survey that we've got on our website at the moment regarding customer services. So we're running that until Christmas. So yeah, a link to that is in the description below. Complete that, subscribe to the Over 50s Money YouTube channel so these videos keep coming. And I'll be back on Thursday with the Ofgem updates. Thank you, everyone.